Hello everyone, I am Ali and I am a full professor of Artificial and Data Science in a university. I welcome you all on Study 361 channel video series AI for All. In this video, I will be talking about history of artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence has become so popular these days, and there is a misconception about AI that it is starting just now. But if we talk about the history, it is very old. The concept of AI started around 75 years ago. And these days, the students in the universities, when you ask them when did AI started, so their answer is usually that it started around 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and they try to Google or they try to ask ChatGPT about the year of start of ChatGPT, and then they tell it's around 2018, 2017. But this is wrong. The true AI started around 1950s, and the examples from that time are Alan Turing. His machine that his idea that machines can think, and then there was a famous conference which started the idea of uh, artificial intelligence, or gave the concept of artificial intelligence. Now let us talk about Alan Turing and Turing test. So Alan Turing, he was a person who floated the idea that machines can think, and he said that if we develop a Turing test in which we ask the interrogator to ask the machine some specific questions and also ask the human some specific questions, then the interrogator should be able to know that he's talking to a machine or he's talking to a human. And what was the outcome of that test? It was a fail, because every time the interrogator talked with the machine, he was able to know that this is a machine, and when he talked with the human, he was able to know it is a human. So machine was not able to dodge the interrogator that he is a human. So at that time, the idea started, the concept of machines can think started, but it was not a success. But if we talk about recent things going on about AI. So we can say that if we talk to ChatGPT, so it can easily pass in the normal conversations that it's a machine or it's a human. You cannot recognize. The interrogator will fail to recognize in most of the cases that he is talking to ChatGPT or he is talking to a human. But there are, yes, many experts, they still think that machines are machines and they cannot still think like humans. So I would like to know your opinion in the comments that what do you think about this? Then let us talk about the forum where actually this artificial intelligence coined, the term was coined by John McCarthy and his friends or his fellows in that conference. They talked a lot about artificial intelligence and its applications or the possibilities of different research directions at that conference. And that can be marked as the birth of the artificial intelligence field. So in the beginning, very simple kind of programs were written to make puzzles game or to play games like checkers. But if we talk about different types of AI models and their history, so let us start with the rule-based learning. Rule-based learning started around 1950s, and many people call it symbolic AI or expert know it as expert systems. So they were very simple programs or code which uses the if else kind of statements or if then statements, and they write a program to do some specific kind of learning. That's why it's called rule based, because some rules were given. We will talk about the details and examples of this type of machine learning in some learning in some other videos. So the other type, the famous type of AI is machine learning, which started around 1950s. Many people know it as statistical artificial intelligence. Also, they call it statistical AI because it is using neural network model, which was capable to learn from the data. So it has some mathematical or statistical equations used. So it was not simple if else. Here the equations were used. So it was kind of a little complex kind of modeling. And the key era of growth for this machine learning started around 1990s when people were able to have a lot of data from the web. And also there were databases where a lot of data was stored, and we know that machine needs a lot of data to learn. So that was the start, or there was actually the growth of machine learning. Then next was uh, deep learning, which is again a type of AI or machine learning. It was there in 1960s. The concept of multi-layer neural networks, which can mimic human brain, was given in 1960s. But because of the computational limitations, we don't have powerful machines to process a lot of data. It was not implemented till 2010. But in 2010 and onward, many famous deep learning algorithms were proposed, and with the help of GPUs and the technologies like Hadoop and Spark, we will able to implement these deep learning models and do wonders. Now let us talk about AI is a hype or not. So still many people think AI is just a hype and there is no future of AI, and the people or the companies who have started this AI companies, they are trying to fool people around. But in my opinion, this generative AI we talked, like the chat GPT thing, which started around 2018, which used a lot of data from the data stores or from the big data concepts or from the databases, and it gathered in one place. And then the generative AI is applied to answer your questions by generating a questions from your uh, generating answers from for your questions. This is something which is amazing, and this is a big breakthrough in the era of AI, and I'm sure that in next 20 to 30 years we will see other amazing things. If you have any questions, please do ask your questions. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want to see any videos on the similar topics, please let me know in the comments. See you guys in the next video. For that, till then, bye bye.